tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Made it, kill it, and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
Like that. It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Ay. Same day, why I'ma run it back.
Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Miami Dolphins.
Just woke up, man. Shit.
And this...
Tapped out. What now? Yeah, AB out there. I think he got Antonio Brown.
A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take down
the
day long.
The 49ers?
Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Yeah, my boys.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's McKissick.
Oh, you think you about to run all day?
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Where we at?
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
52 and 56, 52 and 56.
What's going on there?
Right there, 54, right there, right there. Hey, Alpha!
Fix magic.
Kill!
Come on, dog. All this shit.
To throw is Fitzpatrick. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
In other words, we don't play that shit.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Fitzpatrick. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. A 4th-round pick in 2018, Chase Edmonds. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Oh, Lord. Taking all that pick up play, bro. What's up you talking about?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
What's with Antonio Brown?
To throw on 2nd and 6, Fitzpatrick. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. Now Fitzpatrick eluding the pressure right. That is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. A carry now for McKissick. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. This is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a first and goal.
What a catch.
Gotta love the catch.
I
think you gotta love the gloves as well.
It was a bad throw.
One-handed catches. That was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum right there.
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Mike behind 80. Mike
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Fighting for the
Oh, yeah!
It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Safety!
Big turnover there.
Oh, no, they played me. Oh, okay. What am I about to say? I know he tight. Ooh, I know he tight.
Cues that they had last week, 4 turnovers,
Oh,
Charles. So this
man, that was crazy.
And Brandon, you and I both know that they didn't just ignore what happened last week. They focused on it, tried to get better. And when it happens here again in this game, the head coach is going to see that as a direct reflection on his message to the team, and it's not sinking in.
Here's the man who's led the league in rushing twice in 3 seasons, Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5 up to the 25-yard line.
Tight.
Bobby McCain here, the one who brings him down.
Oh, my goodness. I don't even go for strips like that.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Come on, dude. Hey, kill. 27.
Unbelievable, son. I know you man.
Here's Prescott. Flushed out right. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. It'll go as an impressive 30-yard.
Man, I know that hurt.
I know we love our jobs.
That's fucked up.
Any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays.
Damn, son, that nigga had the perfect drive.
How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Forced out to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away.
Let me get him about that right quick. Get in that formation.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. A run for Tony Pollard.
Hold your block, man.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
Jesus.
On third down, it's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that will be incomplete.
Come on,
They
man.
weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. An update from a game going on in Indianapolis. An early lead in that game for the Falcons. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. It wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Throwing Fitzpatrick.
Come on, man. Fuck out of here.
And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Got them Falcons 3-0.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. For the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick.
No, sir. No, sir. Cowboy Nation.
Sacked. Robert Quinn.
No, sir.
Drops him for a loss of 14
I let you right, man. I fucked up. I got blessed, to be honest.
Brings up fourth down. On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. Back deep for the Cowboys, Tavon Austin. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now, the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, you know, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold him.
Prescott now. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st. With Cole Beasley now in Buffalo, you'd think that might open up some more targets for Michael Gallup. Last year as a rookie, 33 catches for the Dallas Cowboys. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field.
Go Zeke!
As we just saw there.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs.
No, sir.
He is out of
Make a decision.
Inside the 30. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. To throw again on second down. Prescott.
Oh my God.
He coughs it up. Loose football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Right, Eddie! Hey, watch it! Regular. Check 49. Take 3. 218, chop.
Fitzpatrick now after the fumble recovery. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tenets. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence.
I know what I got to do, man. Fuck
his
it.
5th sack of the season.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit.
Yes, sir.
Pressure gets to him again. DeMarcus Lawrence able to record his 5th sack of the season.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back.
Yeah, Ziggy can't be fumble, baby.
But the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
No block.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. He's got the connection to Cooper. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A 1st down throw for Prescott. Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Elliott on 1st down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down. And on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Pass on target, Prescott to Cooper, and he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line. The first opportunity in the red zone.
They got the shit up, man.
10 right at the 20.
47. Let's go. Get in the right room. Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 26.
Prescott from the gun, eluding the pressure right.
I had to go get that bitch. He's going to intercept that
bitch. On the
bitch.
football there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now back to the ground with Elliott.
Yeah, niggas don't be holding no block.
About the 17. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his 2nd rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Now they have a first down and more. Now a timeout.
Let's go.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Good shit, Zeke.
One receiver to the left is Cooper.
Check 52, come on. Right here, right here. Kill, kill, kill. There we go, kill, kill.
Man, fuck that.
They'll try to run.
Fuck that, man. We run the ball.
And he will take it in for a Cowboys score.
Oh, man.
Ezekiel Elliott
Zeke, baby.
in the final seconds of the first half as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we don't see too many scoreless halves in football, not in today's day and age, and we're not going to see one here. We finally have points on the board.
Yeah, and it didn't come easy, did it? Because neither of these offenses really got now the start. Definitely an important score right there.
Higher than half hands
the way
on.
their defenses play, that touchdown might even hold up until the end.
This will be taken short. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. On the NFL scoreboard, second quarter up in Minneapolis. Early on, it's the Vikings in the driver's seat. And we'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. Prescott on first down. And that's Elliott, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the mark. On first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
I ain't gonna run that bitch.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Boy, I ain't gonna run that bitch.
On first and 10, Prescott flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down.
Yes, sir. Oh, he blocked him perfect.
Coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a
13-yard run.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one,
he decided to
pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good.
Let's go, baby. Eat up, Zeke.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Fuck out of here.
Ezekiel Elliott. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. but I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Well, this first time,
have hands on.
Score to start the second half.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you
Stop it, man. Stop it.
Bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back.
This man ain't got Antonio Brown. They should get his man Antonio Brown.
And start pushing and try to get
back to where you were to
start the half.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Fitzpatrick.
No, sir.
And down he goes.
No, sir.
Fitzpatrick sacked. Michael
Bennett.
Texas
Straight out of Seattle.
Dropping the hammer.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations.
Shoot back.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
They do get 9, but
man, you can go for that motherfucker. I ain't gonna complain, dog. Go for that motherfucker.
4th down play, we're gonna get a timeout. It's just
don't give a fuck about all that shit
remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Damn, boy, on his feet.
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
The short punts don't let you get off nowhere.
Michael. We're going to 53.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott.
Elliott need a little more burst, baby.
On the tackle there, Zach Sealer out of Ferris State.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Kill.
Prescott. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh,
good knee. Intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
That was a good deal. That was a good throw.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
But Prescott's so slow, though, man. This nigga is slow.
Where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work.
I've been in the scramble. How I've been in the scramble.
And paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance. He's helping his team in a huge way.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. He's going deep. It's caught inside the 25. 36 yards on the play. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
You better change the name on them.
They'll be right back in the game, and if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
What
He's got it. Touchdown. Dolphins.
Oh, my God. Well, here this shit go.
Jakeem Grant. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
Good throws,
as
man.
his guys are back within a single score. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make our score 14-7. This
Give me
game back
more,
within a
nigga, give me
touchdown
more.
now as the kickoff's away. This one fielded at the 5. Pretty move. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Man, we Gucci.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start
fucked up.
Or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
You know exactly what we're doing.
You can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
I couldn't throw the pick, man. I couldn't throw the pick.
Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
Couldn't throw the pick, but I couldn't throw it.
In there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man.
My boy be hitting me on 2K, man. Wrong times. Got to get these Madden games in this shit, man. For this season, for this league. Been on 2K all day, all morning.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Line 36. Line 36. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Hey, man.
Here go 47.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Flush to his right. And that one incomplete. They tried to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down. But
hold that, baby.
Time will expire on this third.
That was a history, though, so I ain't mad at him.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Let's go!
And they keep it in. They did. They kept it in. It's down to close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
Shoot.
The field position game often so overlooked, but this offense is going to be backed up deep. What an ideal punt.
And now, this stage of the game, when they need the drive to try and put themselves in a position to win it, you're talking about going the long field, the very long field. This could be a 99-yard drive if they're able to accomplish it.
Check. Crouch. He's crouching. He's checking crouch.
It'll be Edmonds to begin the drive. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. He was brought down by Malik Collins.
Tight and have hands on.
They're just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They will run it. It's McKesson.
Fuck out of here, boy. What's wrong with you?
They're going to stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
They've got to do a better job up front and create some space.
I didn't have hands on.
Almost literally on their own goal line.
Just a couple of feet away from a safety. That could have been disastrous. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He gets it to
God.
ground. Good play. A big play there on the catch. 71 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
Down right around the 25. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. They go play action. Fitzpatrick.
Bruh, they won't let me go for the pick.
He's going to come down with it. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick.
Yes, sir.
Oh, he lost the football. And the Cowboys.
Let's go.
I know one thing. The team that
yes, sir.
was driving, they're going to feel.
Defense was winning over here. Nigga, there ain't no challenges over here. Damn. You play this Madden enough, you don't do that shit no more. I automatically do it for you.
Hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie
sir.
An opportunity missed. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
Let's go.
A gain of 3, second down.
You know it's baby.
You know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter,
boy, change Antonio Brown name. I'm weak.
Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. This offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision,
let's go.
And find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try and run for it with Elliott.
They block. See ya! Damn, that nigga failed.
Be marked down deep on Miami's side of the
Z.
field.
You need your ass beat. Get caught.
63 yards on the ground.
Let's go.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden
need your ass
got
beat.
a first down
Need your ass
in
beat,
the
Z.
red zone.
You your ass beat.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he
That's
goes
cool.
down.
We'll go 2-minute-1.
Raekwon McMillan charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss.
Higher than have hands on. Zeke, you need your ass beat. Getting caught. Higher than have hands on.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Need your ass beat, Zeke. I'm mad about that.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Motherfucker, you know where we going.
Offensively after having time to talk it over.
Motherfucker, you know where we going. Stay in bounds, Zeke.
He'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Motherfucker, you know where we going.
14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it,
that's cool.
Quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers, run a quick slant or something like that.
Too late, buddy.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on.
I had a good quarterback, I would have ran it up there.
2 scores, so we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for him, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move in.
Look at your ass down.
Can have some luck too. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
How you get caught? Still mad.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't
get
ahead of themselves.
You can have that all day, buddy.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside
you can have that all day.
Back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
No, sir. Antonio Brown ain't that, dog.
But this is going to wind up
you snagging shit like that.
They were trying to go to Brown.
Julio or DK Metcalf or somebody.
They'll run with McKesson.
Boy,
looking for
fuck out of here.
Can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops.
Come on, just run the ball out, dog.
To throw is Fitzpatrick.
Nope.
And unable to connect. Incomplete.
Nope.
I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. 4th down, Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete.
Now I'm about to try to score again.
So with that, we can just about close.
You disrespected. I just missed that pick.
Yeah,
threw it right at me.
Pressure about Slim and none. Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
Line of scrimmage, the
37 running out shit.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott.
Walk it to him.
It's Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're pretty
good
football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
Man, fuck that.
They'll let Elliott try and run.
And
he's going to be hit.
Come on, Z, get through that, baby.
Backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2
Good
is
D.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will sit.
Let us start right there, motherfucker.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he is going to be brought down.
Look, I can get to that motherfucker in time. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger. And dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
He got robbed on that fumble though in the end zone.
It's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for Miami, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3.
Time.
And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
I'm taking a quick shower.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let me see. Shit, I'll take Jimmy G, man, from San Fran. They let me get him. Man. That? Oh, shit. Scrambler, motherfucker. Scrambler. Your route runners up. Man to man on top. Hybrid. Walk inside the top. Take it higher, that's a god. Man, I'm a heart, no, I give it all I got. Wanna walk to the top, take it higher, that's a god. Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never lost. GPS never lost. GPS never lost. Got the Saints next week. Oh yeah, that's all, folks.